Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, Savvy Beauty. My name is Helen if this is your first time here. And I know that today is Sunday and I know that I promised 2 weeks ago that I would be doing a super savings Sunday every week. And I am just getting over being sick. So I was super sick last Sunday. Today is the first day I felt well enough to film. But I went and got the paper today. I went through all the coupons. And there was realistically nothing that was on sale that you could use coupons with that was going to be amazing. So yeah, I'm sorry, no Super Savings Sunday, but something that I do want to share with you is my skincare. Now, the reason that I felt like doing this video right now is because when I was sick, I completely disregarded my skincare routine and did nothing, and my skin is super not cool right now. It's very dry, and I just wanted to share this with you because I was thinking, well, I know this is going around, this like sinus infection thing, and I wanted to share with you what I do for my skin so that you know, you guys know what I do for my skin. Maybe it's a good idea for you. My skincare routine is very long. So settle in, buckle up, and of course, if you haven't already, do go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you love skincare as much as I do, then give this video a big old thumbs up. And last but not least, if you want to know about when I'm posting new videos, do go ahead and click that little bell icon down below, and that'll turn on post notifications for you. All right, let's get into it. So there are two different ways that I start off my skincare routine every single night. And that is, I am going to be taking off my makeup. What am I going to be using? Now, if I have super cake face makeup on, honestly, I go with the Pond's Cream Cleanser. It's crazy. This is so old school, but you just sort of like slather it on, let it sit there for a minute, and then it sort of just like eats away all the makeup on your face, and it really does take it off. So I really like this. Now, if I'm not in the mood for sitting there for a minute or I just want to go to bed, I'm tired, what I will do instead of Pond's is I will grab a makeup wipe. Now I do have two. I have the Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Removing Towelettes, and I also do have the Simple Micellar Wipes. Now, I'm almost out of these guys, and what I want to say about them is that I don't really like them. I probably will not purchase these again. They are good for taking off swatches, but if you get this anywhere close to your eyeball, forget about it. Your eyes are burning and stinging and in pain. So I am not keen on these guys anymore. So I have moved over to the Simple Micellar Wipes. Now, they don't seem to have as much oomph and much power in removing makeup. So I do find that I use, you know, more of these. But I am still really liking these for taking off makeup in a quick fix. Now, once we've taken off our makeup with either a wipe or the Pond's Cold Cream, I will actually always wash my face again. And I think that definitely the Pond's leaves behind like a film, and the makeup removing wipes, 90% of them are going to be leaving behind a film on your face. So I go in and I actually use the Garnier Skin Active, and this is the newer one. This is the Gentle Sulfate Free Cleanser, and it's good for all skin types. And even though it's sulfate free, I really think that this works fantastically at cleaning my skin. So I'm really down for this guy. I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I haven't even used that much. I've had this for weeks. You literally need one little pump and it does your whole face, your neck, your décolleté, everything. So this guy is freaking amazing. I absolutely love this. Now, once I've cleansed my skin with my cleanser, which is after my makeup removing wipes, I will actually hit my skin again one more time, and I have actually been using a micellar water. So this is the first one that I had bought, and this is the Yes 2 brand, and this is the Cucumber Soothing Calming Micellar Cleansing Water, and it, you know, says that it gently removes makeup. I will use this to remove eye makeup. And, you know, it's sort of like a fresher and a refresher, I should say, and a toner all in one. And the other one that I have been using is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water all in one. This is the waterproof makeup removing one. Now, I had watched a couple videos and a lot of people said they didn't like this and I didn't understand why, and they were saying that, oh, it has this oil on the top, even though it's not supposed to be containing any oil. And you know what? This doesn't have oil in it. Just because these are different viscosities just means that whatever is at the top is a different viscosity than what's on the bottom. So that means that it floats on top. And I don't find this to be oily. I don't think that it leaves any kind of residue on my skin. So I have been sort of switching off between the two. This is more affordable, but this actually comes in a pump, which I think is freaking awesome. So what you do is that you would turn it and then you just press down with your cotton pad and it pumps out the product out of the top, which I think is fantastic. So I absolutely love this. So once we've cleansed, or once we've removed our makeup, then we've cleansed, then I've taken one of these micellar waters and wiped down my whole face and my neck, and this literally will get off anything that is left over. I mean, I will pull the cotton pad away and think my face is clean, and it's not. It's still got some, you know, dirt or oil on it, and I think these are fantastic. And I mean, I think it looks black in the viewfinder, but I just had my hair redone and it is blue. So I have black roots with blue hair, and I will get a lovely blue stripe right here from my hair. So this will actually even take off some of that blue hair dye that gets onto my skin. So I am all for the micellar waters. Now, I actually sort of skipped a step here. If I'm going to do any sort of scrubbing, and it would come in between after I remove my makeup and cleanse my skin. Before the micellar water, I would go ahead and use a scrub, and the scrub that I do use is just the Equate version of the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. You know, I know that there was that big to-do and they don't actually have any apricot in it, and I don't really care about that. All I care about is that it exfoliates and exfoliates well, and I only use something like this maybe once to twice a week because I do not want to scratch the crap out of my skin. And I will really concentrate this on those areas where I have those dry patches and really sort of scrub at them and refresh the skin so that I can then moisturize it and keep the newer layer of skin healthier. So absolutely love this, and it's a great budget-friendly option. Now, if I'm at night, if this is nighttime, because I usually do a lot more steps at night, I will move on to doing a mask. And I have a bunch to show you guys because I do really do different masks depending on, you know, what day of the week it is and what I feel like. So the first one that I want to show you guys is the Freeman Anti-Stress Dead Sea Minerals Clay Mask. And I really like this. You leave this on your skin for 10 to 15 minutes. You put it on. It's like this green, I just flicked it everywhere, but it has this like, I don't want to squeeze it out too much. It has this like minty greenness. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a little bit of like this minty green sort of stuff that comes out. Now it won't go back in the bottle. That comes out, and you just place this on your face and you wait 10 to 15 minutes or until it is dry. The big thing with a clay mask is you do not want to let it dry. So there are 3 stages to a clay mask. One is that it is wet and you've just applied it. The second stage is actually dry, and the third stage is drying. So that is, once it is dried out, it is now actually pulling the moisture out of your skin. So do not ever leave a clay mask on for too long. The really great thing about clay masks is that they do take away redness. So you could use something like this, and then once you take it off, and you will see that all of the redness on your skin, gone. Doesn't last forever, lasts a couple days, but these are too drying to be used more than once a week. So I really would not recommend using these more than once a week. If you have oily skin, you might be able to get away with it for twice a week, but I would not risk drying out my skin just to get rid of a little bit of redness. And trust me, I struggle with redness. So if I'm not going to use this, which is the once a week thing, like I said, I will use a sheet mask. I am like a sheet mask junkie. I love these. You put them on your face for like 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes even up to 20, and you literally just have the little silk thing on. Yes, you look like a serial killer, but you know what? They're fantastic. So I do have a couple that I want to share with you. The first one, this is the Global Beauty Care one. I get these from Harbin's. This is avocado spa treatment mask. The thing about sheet masks is you should really put it on And then once you take off the sheet mask, you should be able to just throw the sheet mask away and then pat in the rest of the essence into your skin. The thing about this one is, for some reason you have to go and wipe it off. So I'm not sure what's in it, but it scares me that I have to take it off instead of leaving it on, which is what you normally do. So then I have a couple from the brand Sue AE. I really like this brand a lot. I have the tea tree, the aloe, the green tea. They have a honey one, a collagen one. I think there's another one that looked like this in this sort of packaging. And these are about $2.50 from Walmart. Just a second. I had to let my puppy in. She wanted to come in here. So if you hear her little clickety clackities on the floor, you know that's just her running around. So as I was saying, these ones are from Sue AE. I really like them. I have only used these three varieties, green tea, tea tree, and aloe. I have not used the collagen or the honey one, but these ones are super moisturizing. You know, this one is soothing hydration, the tea tree is calming hydration, and the green tea is luminous hydration. Now, the green tea was actually on sale at my Walmart, and they were on clearance because they were getting rid of this variety, and they were like 50 cents each. I bought all 40 some odd of them that were in the store. I was like, just give them all to me. So these are great. You leave them on for 15 to 20 minutes, and I just go and I chill out and I lay in bed and I put the sheet mask on. Usually I'll take a funny Instagram picture or Snapchat my friends with funny, you know, murderer looking pictures. But these are great. They're so hydrating. They're fantastic for the skin. I cannot recommend these enough. Now they do have some newer ones. They have a newer sleeping mask that's like a Kai berry that I want to try. They do have, and I think I have it here in my empties bag. Okay, so they have this guy, which is the donkey milk skin gel mask, and I was like, whatever, it's donkey milk. I know it sounds gross, but I want to try it. This has a totally different, and this is a sheet mask, it has a totally different fabric than this. This fabric is scratchy and gross, and I hated it, and I will never use this product again. Absolutely hated the experience. I went and I tried to breathe one time through my nose, and I literally like sucked the mask onto my nose, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I absolutely hated this. And it might work for you, and I'm not saying that it didn't work for me. It definitely was hydrating to my skin, but I just did not enjoy the experience. Where with these guys, I absolutely enjoy the experience that I have with them. Donkey milk guy, not so much. Don't like you. Sorry, donkey milk. Bye bye. Now, so once I've taken off my mask, it's time to go ahead and do everything else that you do for your skin. So serum, tone, moisturize, all of that stuff. And I have a bunch of stuff to show you that I use. So a lot of people will go ahead and spot treat as their last step, and I don't agree with that. I spot treat as my next step after a mask. And I actually use this, and you're like, what the frick? This is witch hazel directly from ShopRite. It's just an astringent. It's great for cuts, mosquito bites, things like that. But I find that if you put a Q-tip into this, and I don't know if you can see, but I have used almost all of this bottle, and it's taken me forever to do that. And this is 89 cents, by the way. If you take a Q-tip, put it in, and then put it on a pimple, wherever you have that pimple, it will literally take the pimple down overnight. In the morning, it will be gone. If it is a harder cystic type pimple, it may take a couple days, and you would apply this morning and night. The only thing you don't want to do is apply this all over your face. What happens is it is very drying, and it does prevent acne as well. So you can, if you have acne prone skin, use it, but you need to use it sparingly because it can be extremely drying to your skin, and you don't want to screw up your skin using this. And I have done it so many times where I've been like, oh yes, I'll just put it all over my face, and then the next morning I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? Now my skin is dry and gross. So that is it for the witch hazel. I do not use any sort of toner after this. This is all I use. You can get clarifying toners that have witch hazel in it, but I find the direct witch hazel product to be better. I mean, it is 86% witch hazel. So I think this is the best alternative to using something that might just have a couple drops of witch hazel in it. This is straight witch hazel. So I don't tone, like I said. My next step is always to apply an eye cream, an under eye cream. This is the Yes to Cucumber Soothing Sensitive Skin Eye Gel. So I got this and the micellar water actually on sale. It was like buy one get one half off, so I wanted to try this. And I do really like it. I think it's gentle, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't irritate my skin, and it provides just the right amount of moisture. The next thing I do use is a serum, and this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Serum. And I find a lot of time, or at least I feel a lot of times with skincare, more is more, or with lotions and serums, I should say more is more. That is not the case with this. Unfortunately, I'm using this up because I've used about half of it and I don't want to throw it away. I don't want to give it away. I paid good money for it and I want to use it up, but I really don't like this and I don't think I'll repurchase this again. This is so dimethicone heavy. I have the box here. It comes in this box and I got this at Walmart. It was pretty inexpensive. And it does tout the claims of no parabens, no sulfates, and no phthalates. My puppy brought me a bone. But it is very dimethicone heavy. It is not, it's well above any of the ingredients that are good for your skin, like shea butter and jojoba oil and grapeseed oil. The dimethicone is way above any of the good stuff for your skin. I'm not super impressed with this product. Like I said, I don't think I'll repurchase it again, but for right now, it is the only serum that I have in my collection because I ran out of my other serum. So I will be just using the e.l.f. Hydrating Serum, but I don't really recommend it. So last but not least, what I want to share with you is moisturizers. So I do use the Cetaphil moisturizers. This is the nighttime one, and this is the redness relieving nighttime moisturizer for redness prone skin. And this is a thicker formula, which I really like. That's why, again, it's a nighttime formula. So I will always use this at night, like every single night. And if I feel like I need some extra oomph, I will go ahead and layer on some of the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm moisturizer. This is like a gel moisturizer and I absolutely love this. The only thing is about this is it smells like a man. That's the only way I can describe it. It smells like a men's sort of aftershave or shave balm or something like that. It's very weird. I don't know why it smells like that, but I do like it. I like it a lot. Now, if it's the daytime, I'll go ahead and I have the Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion, and this is for dry and extra dry skin, and this is really great. It's a very thin formula, which is something that I really appreciate about this. It is not super thick. It's almost like a watery type texture. It's even lighter than a gel texture, which is crazy. But I absolutely love this guy for daytime. Now, you're probably going, wait a second, where is your sunscreen? You haven't put any sunscreen on. I'm allergic to the majority of sunscreen chemical agents. So I skip the sunscreen and opt for a hat. Oh, I got moisturizer on me. And I will opt for a hat and some sunglasses because I cannot, under any circumstances, put on most chemical sunscreens because they contain benzo something, and I am allergic to it. It will put me into the hospital. It is not cool. It's not fun. So I skip that step entirely and just try to avoid the sun on my face as much as possible. For my body, I use a titanium dioxide / zinc oxide sunscreen from the company called Badger, and that's really, really, really good. Okay, last but not least, the last step in my nighttime skincare routine is this, and you probably can't read it because it is so light. It's like a silver writing on a white bottle, but this is actually from the brand Julep. I really like their products. They have a huge nail polish collection of their nail polishes, and this is the Night Shift Sleeping Mask with Power Cell Complex. I really like this. It is very important when you're using something like this. This is a very strong, very thick, heavy sleeping mask. Do not get it near your eyes. And I cannot put it on my neck because if I sort of sleep like this, it will cause sort of like a rash on anywhere where the skin is touching other skin. So I literally just put it straight on my face. That's it. Don't get it near my eyes. Don't get it too close to the eyes. And just put it everywhere. And I absolutely love this. And it just locks down that moisture for the night. And it really, really helps your skin. Okay, so now that we have gone through everything and I've sort of explained to you what things do and the steps and so on and so forth, you're probably completely lost because this skincare routine is huge. So what I want to do is I want to quickly run through everything again, and I'll let you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order what steps are what, and we'll actually get to count the steps and see how many there are by the end. So I'm going to count both of these as the same first step, and this is going to be removing your makeup. So it's either the Pond's cold cream or a makeup wipe. I am showing you the crappy ones, but it is a makeup removing wipe or a Pond's cold cream to get rid of all of that makeup. Now, step 2. We're going to cleanse, and I am going to recommend the Garnier Skin Active Sulfate Free Cleanser. This is newer, absolutely fantastic. So that's step number 2. Step 3 is, if it is an exfoliate day, go ahead and exfoliate. If it's not an exfoliate day, well, then just skip that step. Step 4 is going to be going in last but not least for cleansing step with a micellar water. I recommend either the Yes 2 or the Garnier micellar cleansing water. Either one is really, really great. Step number 5, especially if it's night, you can do a double of a sheet mask. You can do it morning and night. There's nothing wrong with that. But step 5 is definitely a mask of some description. You've got to do a mask, in my opinion, especially a sheet mask. Has to be done every single day. Okay, step number 6 is going to be toning or spot concealing, but spot correcting. I use, like I said, the witch hazel. Use a toner that's appropriate for your skin, a clarifying or just a moisturizing toner. Any of those will be great, but I am going to use a toner, and then if I'm use a toner or spot correct. So that's my next step. That's 6. 7 is always going to be your eye cream. Absolutely love eye cream. Great for you. So that's step 7. Step 8 is going to be your serum. Again, if you like a more dimethicone type serum, go ahead and use something like the e.l.f. or if you don't, just use this sparingly if you do pick this up. Step 9 is going to be your moisturizer. So I'm using the Cetaphil Day Moisturizer for dry and extra dry skin, or the Cetaphil Redness Relieving Night Moisturizer if it's nighttime. So step 9, definitely moisturize. Step 10, if you need the extra moisture, go in with an additional moisturizer. This is the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm Moisturizer, Gel Moisturizer. Absolutely love this. That would be step number 10. And last but not least, if it is nighttime, go in with your favorite nighttime sleeping mask. This is step 11. So that is pretty crazy, but no lie, I definitely do all of these steps every single day, twice a day. In the morning, obviously I'm not doing makeup removing because I don't have any makeup on, but I am just going in and cleansing, I'm toning, I'm moisturizing, serum, mask, everything. But this guy is great. Like I said, step 11, last step, is going to be your nighttime sleeping mask. If it is nighttime, obviously if it's day, go ahead and skip this guy. All right, everybody. So that's it for my crazy skincare routine that I wanted to share with you guys. Just remember that if you're sick, like I have been, and I'm still sick, and I'm going to be editing out all the coughing and sneezing and nose blowing, but if you are sick, please don't skip out on the skincare. Do not skip out on the moisturizer. You may not feel good, but let me tell you, as I'm coming out of being sick, I have this horrible skin just with so many dry patches. So please don't forget to moisturize. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do go ahead and subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe button down below. If you want to know about when I post new videos, do go ahead and hit the little bell icon down below, and YouTube will send you a notification about my new videos going up. And last but not least, if you think I'm crazy about my skincare routine, do go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments what products that you guys prefer that are super moisturizing, you know, for dry skin, oily skin. You let me know what you think, because I am all for, you know, great moisturizing great moisturizers. Okay, so thank you again so much for watching, and bye-bye everybody.